Welcome to this demonstration of PastPerfect's new Smart Administration module. From here we're just going to go into how to navigate and do the basic functionality for this new program. Of course, here's your username, password. Once you've logged in, you get into your account. It's going to bring you to your dashboard. These are all for your specific students. Notice here a couple of widgets have loaded here on our dashboard. This is called Learner's Progress. This widget here will let us know of all of our students who are on an assigned study plan. If a student is behind schedule, on schedule, or ahead of schedule. So you'll see here that we can click this arrow. That'll bring us to our list of students who are on schedule, ahead of schedule, or behind schedule. This is for our demo account. This is good student 4. Have all this good information here, when he was enrolled, who the administrator is, which likely would be you, what group they're in, their activity, as well as a plan in place here. This is their history of how they have logged in. You can view all of their history by activity, or you can view all of it. Let's go back to our dashboard by selecting the logo in the top left. We'll see another widget here with filters to filter through everyone in your groups. These are your coaching opportunities. You'll see little nuggets of information here. 14 of my students haven't visited the website in the past 3 days. 10 students are failing practice questions. 12 students are failing quizzes. 9 students have failed mastery exams, and 9 students have failed finals. So this gives a good snapshot right away as soon as you log in of kind of what's going on. And if you want to dig into the nitty-gritty details, just go ahead and click one of these expansion arrows here. We're going to check on the 14 students who haven't even logged in the last 3 days. Gives you a list here. And also, just like with that Learner's Progress, you can click on the student and it'll bring you into their profile here in their dashboard. So here's your series drop down from your dashboard. You want to click the series. You'll see that you can select from any of your series that you have students in, whether it be the SIE or any of the appropriate top-offs or state licensing series there. Also, get your dashboard, you can click Dashboard. Here's your Students section for managing your students. If you have the privileges and need to enroll a new student, you would click this Add New Student button here. You would enter in all the pertinent information here. First name, last name, email, who the admin is. In this case, it would be us sales demo account. You just type in like so. You can also select the category and group that you want the student to be in. There are some options if you'd like. If they're going to be English as a second language, you can select that. If you want to put them in forced order, that they must do the program from start to finish, you would select that checkbox. And then you would simply hit save and it would enroll the student. And it would put them in whatever category and group that you selected. To manage your students, you would click the Manage Students button here. This has a list of all of our students here. To filter through it, kind of like in an Excel sheet, you have these little filter bars once you hover your mouse over. So that you can type in your name. If I just want the fair students, I can select and, I can select or, or I can select even more on the filter. So it's pretty good for choosing there. And you notice there's my fair students. I can also filter by email, series, category, etc. Alright, there's also an add a new student button here. So if you'd like to add a new student, you don't have to go back to click this button here. Let's move on to our favorite part of this demonstration, reporting. Okay, so this is the reporting dashboard. From the reporting dashboard, you can create a new report or you can manage currently existing reports. Let's create a new report. So there are various types of reports that you can generate here. You have a status report, gives you a good snapshot on where your student is. You can generate a report of a student profile. You can, which shows where they are in the program. Track report is very detailed, and it's an Excel spreadsheet of. It has time from when they logged in, when they start doing things. It tracks everything, gives their scores. You have a ready report that you can filter to show students who are ready for their exam, an at-risk report for any risk, and a study plan report. You can also create a subscription for the report. Let's work on a status report. And let's create a description for this status report for our students. Go ahead and click Status, Create, and the Go button. So here are all the terms for how frequent you want the report to run. So we'll run it from today to next week, April 20th. We'll do it every day of the week, every weekday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We'll run it at 9:48 a.m. So this is who we will subscribe, our admin account. If there are any other admins that you'd like to subscribe, you can select them from your list. So here are the categories and groups. We're going to select demo account. It's actually going to be types for the group. And then we're going to select good. And let's create this report. Oh, it said let me know that it requires a name, so we do need to name the report. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's name it My Status Report. Okay. Go ahead and hit the Create Report button there at the bottom. And you'll see the message here, report created successfully. So now let's go back to our reports. Reporting tabs. Now that we've created it, let's go to View Reports. New button here. We have My Status Report. Also have another test report, April, that's been created. You have delete buttons for either one, but let's look at the one that we just created here, My Status Report. Okay. If we want to generate one of our favorite reports, that's the track report. We can. We'll go back to reporting, go to create new report. We want to generate a track report on anyone. We can go to group 1. This is my group of demo accounts here, and I will generate a report for all of these students here. It'll save it to an Excel sheet. You can save anywhere. So there's your reporting aspect. Now let's go to the study plan aspect of this. So you can create a template, you can manage your templates, or you can assign a study plan. Here's where you would create a template. For brevity's sake, we're not going to create an entire one. It can take a little bit of time, but here's where you would put the template's name. You can add days, or You can select from an existing template, such as a 3-week SIE schedule. Here's where you would add or remove items. Right? If you wanted to add items to day 1, you'd click the Add New Task button here, in which you can select from reading, practice questions, or quizzes. You can select reading, practice questions, video, quiz, exam from here. And by selecting a check mark, a plus mark there, it would actually add it. But these are already in the plan. It's already been built. If we wanted to add a day to this plan, we could. Here's a task. It'll be a reading task from, well, actually, how about a final exam task? We go to exam, and then the check mark or the plus mark here, take final exam. There, it's been added right there on the left. Hit close, and we'll see that there's day 16 has been added. If I didn't mean to add that and I want to remove it, I can just remove the entire day here, or I could just remove it from here. Remove from there 2 ways. Okay, so there's a save button here. We won't get into that, but this is how you would create a new study plan. Oftentimes you'll have templates already built in there for you to select for your students. So let's select the 3-week SIE schedule. This is for creating. Let's go back to our study plan dashboard. If we wanted to manage a study plan template that we have already created, we would select it from here, the 3-week SIE schedule, and we would delete it, or if we wanted to create a new one, there's a button here. Okay, back to our study plan dashboard. Now if we wanted to assign a study plan that we have already created, this is where we would do so. We would select the study plan from the drop-down list here. 3-week schedule. We have our start date. We can call it tomorrow. We can select our study days here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We would select our category and our group here. We would go demo account group 1. Now we wanted to add all students in that group for this plan, then we would just select that box there. However, if we wanted to just assign a plan to a specific student or students, but not all of them, we would do so here. And here's another checkbox for all. Tells you how many students are in this group, 9. I just wanted to assign to student 2, then you would just check here and hit the save button. And that would update, and it would reflect in your dashboard here in your learner's progress, and to see all of your students in study plans. Here's your content section. And here you can browse through all of the topics. For instance, equities, common stock. Here's the reading material for that. Now, if you wanted to search for questions, then we can have about common stock valuation regarding that. So we just search for common stock valuation. This is going to give you results from the quick feature. Right? It'll also give you question with the question number that have common stock valuation in it. Has the question number there at the bottom and at the top, as well as the entire question itself there. It'll also tell you if it's a question, reading, if it's from the quick. This one will give you all about common stock valuation and the reading. So it's a really good search tool there in your content section. You can also browse through it by clicking the drop-down menus here. through all of your chapters and topics here. I wanted to search for, let's try it one more time. How about something in economic analysis? Let's check a keyword here. How about, weird. Okay, how about fiscal policy? Sorry, I didn't see anything in there for the Austrians, so I was kind of confused. Anyway, fiscal policy, non-exempt. Okay, quick question. So you can go through various types. Of course, as you know, the quick function there is what takes the most condensed important information and condenses it in. Okay, so again, here's a question for that. And again, this is very basic. It's very easy, sleek, new. I really love this design. Hopefully this gave you an opportunity just to kind of browse through this and get the basics of this. If you have any questions and need further guidance, more specific guidance, you can always give us a call at 800-777-7462. You can also shoot me an email, droberts@passperfect.com, and I'll be happy to help you. But thank you for tuning in to this demonstration of our new admin module. I know we've been hard at work at this. Hopefully you enjoy it as much as we do. Thank you.